Have you ever noticed how Amazon recommend products that are frequently purchased together? For example, a customer come here to purchase a mobile phone. Then Amazon will automatically recommend the supported back cover and the tempered glass. This simple strategy encourages customer to buy more product in a single order, increase your store revenue also. Good news is that you can add the same feature in your own WooCommerce store, that also by using a complete free plugin named as WPC frequently bought together for WooCommerce plugin. Now before installing the plugin, let's understand why this feature is so much powerful. Frequently bought together plugin helps to increase the average order value, improve customer experience, recommend useful products. It also helps to boost the conversions and also it's increase the sales automatically. So now for installing the plugin, come to the dashboard. That is my dashboard, okay. So now from here I have to hover on the plugin and click in the add new plugin for adding a new plugin. I need this plugin, okay. So that is the plugin name. Come back here in the search option. I have to write that plugin name. So that is my plugin name. This WPC frequently bought together for WooCommerce plugin created by WP Clever. Click in the install now option. After that I have to click in the activate option and make sure before installing this plugin you already have to install the WooCommerce plugin. As you can see, I already successfully installed the WooCommerce plugin before. Even I already create some products also. If you click in the products, here you can see I already create some product. So that is my mobile phone product. Now in that product actually I am going to add frequently bought together item like mobile charger, mobile back cover and mobile data cable. So for adding the frequently bought together product, first of all I have to open the product in which I want to add the frequently bought together item. So that is my product name, that is my product long description. Scroll down. So here you can see there is a bought together option is there and count 0 is showing because I doesn't add any product as a frequently bought together item. So let me click on this bought together option. Now here actually I have to add the product. Suppose I want to add this charger here, okay. So the charger name is Apple 20 watt USB-C power adapter. Just come back here, just type Apple, okay. You don't have to enter the entire name. Just type some 3 to 4 initial letter. It will automatically search the product, okay. So that is my product, Apple 20 watt USB-C power adapter. Click in the plus option and after that I want to add this product also, this data cable. So that is Apple USB-C charging cable. Again type Apple. So this is the product, okay. Click in the plus option. If you want to add the back cover you can do that also. So again I have to type the name Apple clear case with MagSafe for iPhone. So again let me type Apple. So as you can see it automatically find the product. Now let me click in the plus option here. So after adding all the frequently bought together item, just scroll up and after that you have to click in the update option. Now let me click in the preview changes. So as you can see here all the frequently bought together item already added here. Suppose you want to buy this charger with the phone, then you have to check that. So as you can see additional price 1600 get added. Now if I click in the add to cart option, you can see my both item get added in the cart at a time. So now I can come back here. So next you can see add heading or paragraph. Let me click on that. Suppose I want to add a heading and my heading will be frequently bought together and I want to display the heading in the top, okay. Now let me click in the update option again. Now let me click in the preview changes. So now you can see this frequently bought together text is displaying here, but I want to decrease the size. So for that what I have to do, again come back here, scroll down, click here, in this bought together option and here you can see the heading tag. By default it will be H1. Suppose I am making it H4. Now click in the update option again and after updating let me click in the preview changes. So now you can see it's looking good. The size is perfect now. So now you can easily differentiate what is your original item and what is your frequently bought together item, okay. If you want to add any mini paragraph you can do that also. So again for that I have to click in this add heading / paragraph. Now here the tag I am choosing paragraph and here I am writing buy more save more, okay, and drag it downside of the heading. So now again scroll up and click in the update option. Now let me check the preview. So as you can see the paragraph is coming here like that, okay. If you don't want then you can always delete that, okay. For deleting again you have to click in this bought together and here you can see that cross option or remove option, you can easily remove it, okay. So now let me discuss the feature add separately. So if I enable that add separately, Then suppose with this item, with this iPhone, you are choosing this charger and data cable as a frequently bought together item, and after that I am clicking in the add to cart option. Then what will happen? Each separate product like this charger or the data cable will be appear here as a separate item. If you want to remove the charger from here, you can easily do that. Even if you want to update the quantity, that also you can easily do it from here. Suppose I am deleting the charger. If I delete here, it will not affect the other product. But if I disable that, now let me again come back here, click in the update option. Now let me click in the preview changes. Now suppose with the iPhone, I need this charger and the data cable, okay. Now let me click in the add to cart. Now let me come back to the cart page. So for that, let me click in the view cart option. So that is my cart page, okay. Now suppose I want this accessories only. I don't want iPhone. Before, when I enable that add separately, then all the product are act as a separate item. But as you can see here, I disable this add separately. So now if I delete this iPhone, you can see my entire cart will be get empty. Just checked, all the item get deleted, because if you disable that, then all the product will be act as a bundle, okay. After adding them into the cart, you're not able to modify them. So I think that's a good option. Customer can't able to manage the bundle item individually, and it's making it ideal for fixed product packages. So after that, let me discuss about the discount feature available in this WPC frequently bought together plugin for the WooCommerce. So here in this plugin, you can apply the discount in two methods. The first method is whenever you adding a item, suppose I add this charger, okay. So here you can see 100% is mentioned here, okay. So now if I want to give the discount for this charger, so here you can see when I hover on that, it's showing a message, set a new price using a number or percentage, okay. Suppose I want to give the 10% discount for this product, okay. So what I have to do, at the place of the 100, I have to mention 90, means 10% discount will be applicable on that product, okay. So at present the rate is after discount 1600. Let me do one thing. Let me click in the update option. Now let me click in the preview changes. So now here you can see for this charger, the new rate is 1440 rupees. The before rate was 1600 and after discount the rate is 1440 rupees. But if I open that product in another window, you can see the product original rate is 2000 and after discount the rate is 1600. Means whenever a customer buy this product as a bundle, they will get extra 10% discount on that product. Hope you understand the concept. So in this way you can give the discount. When customer will find that they are getting additional discount on the frequently bought together item, they will definitely buy the product. So now I can come back here. So another method of the discount is directly you can mention the discount here in the percentage. Suppose here I am giving 5% discount. Now let me scroll up and click in the update option. So now let me check the preview. Now suppose I want to buy this charger, data cable and the back cover with the iPhone. So now here you can see the total additional price is 2999 rupees. But after discount, the rate is 2640 rupees because here you already mentioned the 5% discount. So the 5% discount will be applicable in the total additional price. The total additional price is here 2999 and after 5% discount the rate is 2640 rupees. Hope you understand the concept. If you have any kind of doubt, always you can ask me in the comment section. So now I can come back here. So after that, selecting method. So by default it will be multiple selection, but if you want, customer can choose any single product from the frequently bought together item, then you can choose this one, single selection. If I enable the single selection, so again let me click in the update option. So now here you can see in between this total 3 frequently bought together item, before I was able to add all of them, okay. But now suppose I want this Apple charger and I want the Apple data cable, but I not able to select them both at a time. Any one of them you can select. After selecting one item, if I going to select another item, the previous item what I was selected, that will be get deselected. I don't recommend this feature, so let me keep it in multiple selection only. After that, checked all. If I enable this option, then all the frequently bought together item will be by default get checked. Suppose I am enable this one. Now let me update. After that, let me refresh the page once. So as you can see here, all the frequently bought together item already selected. Customer, if they don't want that, then they have to manually deselect that. So it's totally your choice. You want to keep it selected or deselected. So next, let me come back here in the frequently bought option. So after that, here is the custom quantity. So at present here you can see customer not able to choose the custom quantity for the frequently bought together item. For the original item, they can change the quantity, but for this frequently bought together item, they're not able to change the quantity. Suppose I want 2 charger, but here I not able to do that. I not able to increase the quantity. But if I enable this option, now scroll up and click in the update option. Now I can come back here and refresh the page. So now here you can see one quantity option is coming here. Suppose I want 2 charger. So from here I can update the quantity. Hope you understand the concept. So now I can come back here. So after that, here you can see the limit each item. So the minimum I am keeping it 0 and maximum I am keeping it 2. I mean they can buy maximum 2 items at a time in a single order, whatever you add as a frequently bought together item. Okay. So let me click in the update option. Come back here, refresh the page. Now suppose I want total 3 product. So I am increasing the quantity. But after 2, I not able to add an additional product. As you can see, I am clicking on the plus icon, but nothing is happening. Similarly for this one also, USB type C also, if I want more than 2 items in a single order, then I not able to do that because I already place the maximum limit as 2. Okay, so it's totally your choice. You can enable or disable according to your requirement. So now let me scroll up and click in the update option, and after that come back to the plugin setting page. So for that, just hover on the WP Clever, and here you can see the bought together. Click on that. So in the setting option, in the general, first option is the pricing method. So in the pricing method, it's showing the calculate the price from the sale price or regular price. I think it's better to keep sale price. Next, ignore on sale product. If you make it yes, so by default it is no. I think better to keep it no only. Next, smart rule. So in the smart rule, you can define if I manually not added the frequently bought together item, then what items should be get displayed there. So I already checked related product, upsell product and cross sell product. So those items can be displayed as a frequently bought together item if I not manually set the frequently bought together item with the product. For example, as you can see, with this charger as a frequently bought item, this USB-C cable is displaying. But if I come back to the edit product option, here you can see in bought together item, I not add any product manually. But if you come to the linked product, here you can see as a upsell product, I added this USB-C charging cable. So from here actually it displaying this USB-C cable as a frequently bought together item. Hope you understand the concept. So after that, limit. So how much product you want to display as a frequently bought together item, you can place the limit here. Next, the new price. Set the new price for each product using a number or a percentage. The concept is same. Suppose at the place of 100, I am making it 95. Now scroll down and click in the save changes. Now come back here and let me refresh the page. So you can see extra 5% discount get added here for the frequently bought item. Before the rate was 800 and after 5% discount the rate is 760. So after that, here you can see the discount option. Discount for the main product when buying at least one product in the list. Suppose I am making 2% here. Scroll down and click in the save changes. So if I come back here, you can see for the charger, the original rate was 1600 after the discount. Okay. So now from here, let me select this item as a frequently bought together item. And after that, let me click in the add to cart option. Now let me click in the view cart. So as you can see on the main product, actually, I get additional 2% discount because here I keep the 2% discount on the main product if they buy any frequently bought together item. Hope the concept is clear. After that, layout. So by default, it is list layout. If you want to change grid layout, and in the grid layout how many column you want to display, you can choose. Suppose I am choosing this 3 option. Okay. Now let me scroll down and click in the save changes. Now from the shop page, let me open the iPhone. So now you can see your frequently bought together item are showing like that. So it's totally your choice. You want the list view or the grid view, but I like the list view, so make it list only. Lot of option is there. Even you want to display this frequently add together item as a carousel, then you can choose the carousel, and in the carousel how many column you want to display, you can choose that also. lot of option is available actually. Even lot of frequently bought together pro plugin also not offer this kind of feature what this free plugin offer. I really recommend this plugin to use in your project. That will definitely increase the sale in your site. So here I am keeping it list view only. After that, position. So where you want to display this frequently bought together item? Above add to cart from, under add to cart from, lot of option is there. And here actually I choose under the meta. That is the area for the meta tags, okay? Till this pay with PayPal option. So I want to display that downside of the meta. So as you can see, it displaying here. Now from here, suppose I am choosing above add to cart form, okay? If I scroll down, click in the save changes. Now come back here. Now let me refresh the page once. So as you can see here, my frequently bought item are showing above to add to cart option. So it's totally your choice where you want to display this frequently bought together item. But I personally recommend to keep it under the meta. After that, add to cart button. So two options is displaying, main product button or separate button. If you keep it separate button, scroll down and save the changes. Now let me come back here and refresh the page. So now you can see for the main product, one add to cart option is showing, and for this frequently bought together, another add to cart option is showing here. So it's totally your choice. You want to keep two add to cart option or one add to cart option. But here I am keeping it main product button only. Now this two feature is not that much important. So show thumbnail. By default it's yes. Thumbnail mean the small image is appearing na. Just beside the product name, the small thumbnail image is appearing for the frequently bought together items. If you disable that, let me click in the save changes. Now come back here and refresh the page. So now you can see only product name are displaying. That small thumbnail image are not displaying. I totally not recommend that. So I am making it yes. So after the show price, as you can see by default total 3 option is displaying. So as you can see here for the frequently bought together item, this rate are displaying, right? But if I make it no, then it will display like that. I mean that price will be not get displayed here. So I think better to keep it in price option, okay? So short description, better to make it no, because if you enable that, then the short description will be displayed downside of the frequently bought item together also. That will not look good. So after that, show plus or minus button, that not important. Remaining here everything keep as it is. Make sure this responsive option should be enabled. I think you have to make it yes, and make sure enable this option also, make it yes, okay? This change quantity. So in the cart page also, if the person want, they can change the quantity. Remaining all looking good. And in the product type, you can choose on which product you want to display this frequently bought together option, and I highly recommended make it all. So in all product, this frequently bought together option will be get displayed, okay? After making all the changes, click in the save changes. Now in the localization tab, if you want to change the item title, okay? Like if you want to change this item, I mean here you can see this item is text is there. At the place of if you want to write something else, you can mention that here, okay? Similarly, choose an attribute, clear, additional price. These are the by default text. If you want to change this default text or titles, you can mention the change title here, okay? Remaining everything I am keeping as it is. I am ending this video tutorial here. If you have any kind of doubt, always you can ask me in the comment section. If you really like this video, then please like this video and share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest notification from my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.